Hi everyone. Welcome to a quick walkthrough of our syllabus for SPGN 471/571, Curriculum and Transitions for Secondary Special Education Students. My contact information is right here. I am most accessible via email, not the phone, so please use email to reach me. The course is delivered entirely online. We have two required texts. The first one is What Every Teacher Should Know About Transition and IDEA 2004. It's by Carol Cocker Bryant and Stan Shaw and Margot Izzo. And we read this text cover to cover. You're going to be taking lots of notes that you'll be able to use for our end of the semester exam. And you'll also be able to use the information to study for the MTTC because there's lots of questions about transition on your MTTC that you'll be taking at the end of your coursework. All right, we also read Strategies for Teaching Content Effectively in the Inclusive Secondary Classroom by Diker and Hines. And this book we use to glean ideas, strategies, methodologies to help struggling learners in the secondary setting. We want to reach and teach all students. You'll be doing lots of assignments where I'm asking you to glean, to employ strategies for reaching and teaching all students that come directly from this book. So please get a copy of the book. You'll find it a valuable resource now and in the future. All right, catalog description has us examining the role of the special education teacher relative to curriculum and transition planning at the secondary level. And secondary level is really a different ballgame than teaching in the elementary setting. You have to know a lot more teachers. You'll be collaborating with a lot of gen ed teachers, more so than at the elementary level, and specialists, and it's just a different ballgame both in terms of what your day-to-day job description looks like and who you have to work with. It can be challenging, but it's also very exciting and dynamic. So we are going to explore both the curriculum and transition planning in this class. Notice here it says an approved fieldwork interaction is required, but also notice in parentheses that it says access to a practicing secondary teacher. You will not be going out into the field in this course the way I teach it, but you will have to have access to a secondary teacher who is willing to participate in interviews, be they online or in person or over the phone, on several questions, topic areas that we explore throughout the semester. You'll hear more about that later on in the assignments. I will let you read the course objectives on your own, but essentially the way I see this class is that it does two things. One is it gets you really ready to understand transition planning for students with special needs, and also to pass the MTTC, which I said before has a lot of questions on transition. There are a lot of laws that we need to know about, rules and regulations really, that pertain to transition, a lot of vocabulary, and throughout this course you will learn all of those pieces of information. You will also become familiar with many ways to support learners with special needs in middle school and high school, and both in self-contained and inclusive settings, resource rooms, and so on. And so we'll be doing a lot of application in this course of strategies to improve learning as kids get ready to progress through the secondary part of our education, and also as they get ready to transition to adult life. All right, the assignments and requirements, know that of course you will get additional details for each of the following activities as they're presented in the course modules later on. You'll be doing 4 essay responses to Dr. Palladino's online lectures on transition law and best practice. I love teaching this course, and I hope you like taking this course because you're not going to be saddled with me all the time. You will get to hear 4 lectures from Dr. Palladino, and also you'll get to hear a webinar from Dr. Sally Burton Hoyle. So it makes it much more interesting. You'll be doing module tasks all throughout the semester, writing papers, reflections, threaded discussions, etc. At the end of the course is a transition exam. This is 35 multiple choice and short answer questions. You have 90 minutes to take it, plenty of time if you've taken good notes along the way. Anywhere that it says in modules to take notes, I highly recommend that you do so because you will find them invaluable for passing this transition exam. And again, it makes a nice study tool for the MTTC. We will also be completing part of a transition plan, the summary of performance section, and you'll learn more about that as the course unfolds. Note, students taking this course for graduate credit, 571, if you're enrolled in 571, you will have an extra assignment. Please email me for details. Total points possible, 100. No extra credit is offered. Here is your grading scale. How do I know what I'm responsible for doing each week? Well, you've got 7 modules. 1 due every 2 weeks as specified on the course calendar. And I really want you to hear this. These are 2-week modules. You cannot expect to open up the module on the evening that it is due and complete this module. You will find that they require hours of work. There are readings and movies and lectures and papers to write and posts. You have to use your excellent time management skills in order to do well in this class. So what I recommend is, of course, right now you're going to start with Module 1. You've got just about 2 weeks to finish the first module. As soon as you finish the first module, take a look at the next one so you know what is coming, what is expected of you. The threaded discussions in this course are designed to span a 2-week time period. So at the beginning of the 2 weeks, you would post your initial post, and then after a week passes, a week before the module is actually due, you would come back, read your peers' posts, and do your responding at that point in time. Canvas lets me know, of course, who posts when, and I get to read all the posts, of course, but don't be the classmate that is holding things up by not posting and responding in a timely manner. Last thing I'd like you to think about is that something that I strongly believe in. SPGN 471, 571 is often your very last class before you do your student teaching and enter the field. So therefore, I expect very high quality work, high quality writing, and just performance overall, lots and lots of critical thinking in this class. This is not, you're not a sophomore, you're not a junior, you're probably a super senior if you're taking this class. And I expect to see that terrific level of high quality work that Eastern almost graduates are capable of producing. And know that this is a course that I do have to fill out a professional disposition form. So I base it on the quality of your work and how timely you are in turning assignments in, how responsible, how you are engaging with your peers in the threaded discussions. I look at all of these things as I fill out that professional disposition form. So please give it your very best effort. This is a great course, a great topic. It's really fun to learn about all the cool stuff that goes on at the secondary level for special education students. I think you're going to enjoy the course and learn a lot. If you need tech support, You'll have to turn to the Canvas support team for help. There's a help option on all Canvas pages, and the team is really responsive. That said, if there's a broken link, please email me, or if something is funky, not working, email me. I will do my best to fix something that is broken, and I want to know about that so I can help other students as well. Alrighty. Course policies: late work is accepted, but within 2 days of the original due date, and I will be taking a point or points for late submission. Please do not cheat, and please be professional. You want to participate, use professional courtesy, adhere to high standards of writing, etc. I'm looking for a high level of professionalism. And of course, this is a course where we are all familiar with, and buying into student supports, adaptations, accommodations. If you encounter any difficulty in this course, or you feel you could be performing at a higher level, please talk to me. I want to work with you. I pride myself on being accessible, and I really want all of my students to succeed. I like nothing better than to give all of my students A's. You have to work really hard to get an A with me, but I designed the course so that that is very, very possible. That said, my goodness, if you have a disability, please let me know. Make an appointment or email me to share your needed information and accommodations, and I'll do my very best to help you have a very successful experience in this class. Scrolling down, just wanted to let you know, here's another kind of look at when the modules are due and some of the tasks you'll be doing, so on and so forth. Use the calendar. It is very helpful in keeping you on track. And when you're questioning something, don't hesitate to shoot me an email. I am, again, a responsive professor. I want you to grapple with the content of the course, but not grapple with the mechanics of where is this link, or I don't understand what you want me to do, etc. Just reach out. I'm here for you. Thanks for listening. Let's have a great semester.